Many amazing things continue to happen about Mount Everest till date. Let us also tell you something about this. What is the truth before proceeding further in the video? Please like, share and subscribe the channel. Mount Everest, the highest peak on Earth, stands majestically at the border between Nepal and Tibet. This towering mountain has captivated the human imagination for centuries. Here are some facts about Mount Everest, spanning its geological formation, historical significance, climbing expeditions, and environmental challenges. We are discussing about on geological formation. Mount Everest is part of the Himalayan mountain range, formed by the collision of the Indian and Eurasian tectonic plates. The Himalayas continue to rise due to ongoing tectonic activity. We are discussing how much height of Mount Everest. With an elevation of 29,032 feet, 8,848 meters, Mount Everest is the tallest mountain in the world. Its height is subject to change due to seismic activity and glacial melting. Some naming of Mount Everest according to country. The mountain is known as Sagarmatha in Nepal and Ikomolungma in Tibet. Sir George Everest, a British Surveyor General of India, lent his name to the peak, although he never actually saw it. First confirmed ascent. Sir Edmund Hillary from New Zealand and Tenzing Norgay, a Sherpa of Nepal, made the first confirmed ascent of Everest on May 29, 1953. Their accomplishment is celebrated annually as Everest Day. What is climbing routes of Mount Everest? The two primary routes to the summit are the South Khal route in Nepal and the North Khal route in Tibet. Climbers face numerous challenges, including treacherous ice falls, high-altitude sickness, and extreme weather conditions. Discuss about on Sherpas. Sherpas, an ethnic group in Nepal, are renowned for their mountaineering skills. They often serve as guides and support staff for Everest expeditions, contributing significantly to the success of climbers. Have you known deaths and challenges of Mount Everest? Everest has claimed the lives of many climbers due to avalanches, falls, and adverse weather conditions. The extreme altitude poses severe challenges and climbers must acclimatize to the thin air. Some information about on commercialization of Mount Everest. In recent decades, Everest has become a commercialized venture, with numerous companies offering guided expeditions. This has led to concerns about overcrowding, environmental impact, and safety on the mountain. What is environmental impact of Mount Everest? Climate change is affecting Everest, leading to the melting of glaciers and changes in the landscape. The region faces challenges such as waste disposal, deforestation, and the impact of human activities on the fragile ecosystem. Icefall in Khumbu Glacier. The Khumbu Icefall, a perilous part of the climb, is a constantly shifting field of ice towers and crevasses. It connects the Everest base camp to Camp I. The Khumbu Glacier, one of the largest in the world, surrounds Everest. We are going to discussing on famous climbers of Mount Everest. Several climbers have left their mark on Everest's history, including Reinhold Messner, the first to climb without supplemental oxygen, and Junko Tabei, the first woman to reach the summit. According to scientists' data records, Everest continues to be a stage for record-setting achievements, including the youngest person to summit, Jordan Romero at 13, and the oldest person to summit, Yuichiro Miura at 80. Impact of earthquakes. The region has experienced devastating earthquakes, notably in 2015, which triggered avalanches on Everest. The quake altered the mountain's height and shifted its position. We know that about on cultural significance. Mount Everest holds cultural and spiritual significance for the people of Nepal and Tibet. It is considered sacred, and climbing it requires permission from local authorities. Preservation efforts. Various organizations are working to preserve the Everest region, focusing on sustainable tourism, waste management, and conservation initiatives to protect the fragile ecosystem. What is future challenges of Mount Everest? We discussing about it. The impact of climate change and the increasing number of climbers pose significant challenges for the future. Balancing conservation and exploration will be crucial in preserving Everest for generations to come. In this video we conclusion about it. Mount Everest stands as a symbol of human determination, endurance, and the quest for exploration. As climbers continue to push the boundaries of what is possible, it is essential to balance the thrill of conquering the summit with the responsibility of preserving this awe-inspiring natural wonder.